fourth in that same poll, but the Engineers sure look good in last Saturday's Week 1 win at Norwich. This afternoon, their home opener against Alfred, RPI quarterback Jeff Avery had a deceptively efficient stat line. He completed only 11 of 24 passes, but nearly half his completions were for touchdowns. He threw for 4 scores, including these 2 touchdowns just 4 minutes apart midway through the first quarter. Reggie Colas had the first catch. Then this is Logan Goddard keeping his foot in bounds. But like Union, RPI's lead wouldn't stick. Alfred quarterback Tyler Johnson rushed for over 200 yards. He also threw 2 touchdown tosses. The Saxons rallied to win by a field goal. The Southern Cal football team is ranked 9th in the country. They're 11-time national champions and on the short list of the most prestigious programs in college football. But because of Chatham's Josh Keyes, USC had a really bad night. Keyes is in his senior year at Boston College. He starts at outside linebacker, and tonight was right in the middle of the biggest upset in college football. USC of this week, at least. USC was a 17-point favorite at BC, but Keyes and company slowed down the Trojans' offense just enough. Keyes had that solo tackle for a loss in the third quarter. Then in the fourth, just getting to the line of scrimmage was a challenge against Keyes. Another tackle for a loss. And check this out. On the very next play, down goes the USC quarterback, and guess who it was? Maybe the game of his life for the former Chatham running back. And speaking of running, the Eagles offense rolled up more than 450 yards on the ground. For the first time since 1989, the unranked Boston College Eagles upset a top 10 team as they stormed the field in Chestnut Hill. In-state rivals Iowa and Iowa State have played for the Cy-Hawk Trophy every year since 1977. Early in the second quarter, Troy native Jordan Kanzeri touched the ball in 3 straight plays, 3 carries that netted 18 yards. Good stuff, but then his number wasn't called the rest of the game. Kanzeri took a shot to his hip in last week's win over Ball State. It's possible that was a factor this afternoon. Either way, Iowa could have used him, because with this kick in the final few seconds of the game, Iowa State wins it. The Cyclones are taking the Cy-Hawk Trophy back to Ames. The Yankees are clinging to the fringe of the American League wildcard chase, and they have Chris Young to thank. He was cut by the Mets in mid-August, hitting .400 for the Bombers, though, since being picked up by the Yankees, and he was the difference maker today against Baltimore, with the Yanks up 2-0 in the second inning. Runners on the corners. Anton Richardson steals second. Young steals home for a 3-run New York lead, and that run proved to be the difference. Baltimore got within 3-2, but the